The news. Nigerian government to begin implementation of new minimum wage, April 1st, 2024. Governor Bello presents 2024 budget of over 258 billion naira to KOGI State House of Assembly. Australia to halve immigration intake, toughen visa rules for international English students, low-skilled workers. In sports, REMO stars top 2023-2024 Nigeria Premier Football League table. This is the MLC TV Global News, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the confluent state of Nigeria. I am Joshua Adenoy. Thanks for joining us. Nigerian government has announced that a revised minimum wage will be implemented starting from April 1st, 2024. The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Idris Mohammed, who revealed this in Abuja, said the existing minimum wage of 30,000 naira is slated to end by March 2024. Responding to queries about the 2024 to 2026 fiscal framework budget, Mohammed clarified that the federal government's proposed expenditure includes 24.66 trillion naira for salaries in 2024, 2025 and 2026. Recall that following the removal of fuel subsidy by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on May 29, 2023, the federal government agreed to pay 35,000 naira to each of its workers to cushion the effect of the subsidy removal. However, the organized labor insisted that the 35,000 naira wage award was a temporary measure, adding that the minimum wage should be reviewed in 2024. The leadership of the Nigerian Senate has announced the donation of 109 million naira, being the December salary of members to the victims of the accidental bombing in Tudunbiri village, Igabi local government area of Kaduna State. The Deputy Senate President, Barau Jibrin, made the announcement when he led a delegation of the Senate on a sympathy visit to the Kaduna State Governor, Uba Sani, at the SAR Government House, Kaduna. Speaking on behalf of the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, the Deputy Senate President told the Kaduna State Governor that they were in the state to commiserate with him over the unfortunate incident which occurred in Tudunbiri. He said the Senate was greatly disturbed by the incident and that the 109 senators had decided to donate their December salaries, amounting to 109 million naira, to the victims of the incident. In a statement by his special advisor on media and publicity, Ismail Mudashir, the Deputy Senate President said the money would be sent to the state governor for onward delivery to the victims. The governor, in his response, urged the senators to collaborate with him in advocating for justice, stressing the necessity for a thorough investigation and punishment for those responsible for the bombing. He appealed to the senators to support the call for the creation of state police, saying it would equip security agencies in precise intelligence to avert similar incidents in the future. Lagos State Deputy Governor Obafemi Hamzat says equity, justice and fairness are key elements of democratic governance. Hamzat stated this during his keynote address at the annual General Assembly of Muslim Ummah of Southwest Nigeria held at the J.F. Ajayi Main Auditorium, University of Lagos, Akoka. The Deputy Governor said the aforementioned are a tripod upon which a nation is built, stressing that they are critical elements Nigerian leaders must focus on to enable the citizens feel comfortable enough to tolerate each other and foster unity. The Deputy Governor of Ogun State, Noimot Salako Oyedele, in her remarks, commended the association's effort at propagating the ideals of Islam and urged the Muslim faithful to get involved in political activities in the country. KOGI State Governor Yahaya Bello has presented the proposed draft budget for the year 2024 titled Budget of Consolidation and Continuity for Inclusive Growth to the State House of Assembly at the Assembly Complex, Lokoja. Governor Bello said the proposed appropriation bill is a balanced budget of over 258 billion naira. The total budget for 2024 is a 30.71% increase compared to the 2023 approved budget of over 197 billion naira. Our reporter has the detail.
The proposed 2024 budget was presented at the renovated State House of Assembly, Lokoja, with so much expression of joy on the faces of both members of the legislative and the executive arms of the government. The Speaker House of Assembly, Aliu Umar Yusuf, commended Governor for turning the bond structure into an edifice.
I know we have been able to take care of most of the things we would have wanted to make inquiries about. We assure you, Your Excellency, that the incoming administration will enjoy even a better synergy for the growth and progress of the state, while assuring our constituents and the people of the state of close working relationship in thoroughly examining the new budget before its passing, and seek the cooperation of heads of ministries, departments, and agencies of government in ensuring due diligence is done to give a document accelerated passage. The entire State House of Assembly and the people of the state will miss you very much. I also know that you will make yourself available to us from time to time whenever we need to pick from your administrative reservoir of knowledge. Again, let me also thank you especially for investing hugely in this assembly edifice, which is aimed at creating a GOVT standard complex that is world class in all its facets. We thank you for making the record possible, even in the twilight of your tenure. You are indeed a man of taste and class, and we appreciate you for the editorial masterpiece.
Yusuf assured the Assembly to always consider policies that will add value to the existence of the people, as he promised that the legislatures will work closely with the next government to utilize the budget to the best of humanity.
Whether it is education, security, healthcare, improved rural infrastructure, employment creation, women and youth empowerment, peaceful coexistence among various ethnic groups in the state, improved welfare for our urban and rural dwellers, social protection for citizens, improved synergy among the various components in the system and other areas of endeavor. The impact, sir, is obvious for all to see. The government has been able to develop a comprehensive blueprint for the new phase of the state's development. And I want to assure you that the executive will enjoy the necessary legislative support to ensure the strategic objective of the administration are achieved. The Parliament, without any share of doubt, play a critical role in shaping the physical curve of the state. And I want to further assure you that this Assembly is committed to supporting the executive to achieve improved economy for KOGI State in the years to come.
The State Governor Yaya Bello, during the presentation at the Harlow Chamber of the Assembly, commended the House for their honesty and willingness with which they have worked together in the service to the good people of KOGI State, assured that the administration of Ahmed Ododo, after the inauguration in January 2024, will deliver on his mandate as the governor even more than he has performed.
As I bid farewell to this honorable house today, I wish to extend my heartfelt gratitude again for your dedication to our state and people over the years and commitment to the growth and success of our dear states. As January 27, 2024, when I will wind down my administration approaches, and we all prepare to welcome the new government of His Excellency Governor-elect Ahmed Usman Ododo, it is my heartfelt desire that you extend even greater level of cooperation to him. I look forward to seeing the incoming administration building on our foundation laid by mine, while working together with all stakeholders across across the state to achieve even greater heights when we need. Let us therefore embrace this transition with excitement and optimism, knowing that our collective efforts will propel our state to new horizons.
The total budget of consolidation and continuity for inclusive growth is over 258 billion naira, with a breakdown of over 145 billion naira as recurrent expenditure and over 112 billion capital expenditure. Governor Bello promised the budget will improve the quality of education at all levels, give more access to health care delivery, provide food security and generate a high proportion of the GDP from agriculture, improve road networks in urban and rural areas, and achieve sustainable development, promote social and economic development through culture and tourism, among others.
Our year 2024 draft budget is designed to enhance the mobilization of IGR, collected all the state by the federal government, continue to collect and recover the state equity share in Obanjana's cement company, provide a more conducive environment for our developmental partners from all over the world in order to contribute maximally to the state's economy. Also, the draft budget is drafted to further attract private sector investment to the state, encounter public-private partnership, emphasize completion of ongoing projects while bringing on board new ones, and most importantly, eliminate wastes and leakages from the state revenue value chain.
In summary, the proposed budget has an administration allocation of 24.90%, economy 31.75%, law and justice 5.80%, and social with the highest allocation of 37.55%. The 2024 draft budget of consolidation and continuity for inclusive growth is higher compared to the 2023 budget with over 60 billion naira. I am Faith Abdulgafar reporting for MLC TV.
The Senior Special Assistant to Kogi State Governor on Women Affairs, Office of the First Lady, Sandra Mimi Musa, has identified love for one another as an important tool at fighting violence against the female gender. Sandra made the assertion in an interview with newsmen at a sensitization program she organized in collaboration with the Rashidat Bello Foundation, Save, Protect and Empower Foundation, SAPE, and Women in Politics, held at the Hall A of the Kogi State Polytechnic, Lokoja, the state capital. The sensitization was organized to commemorate the 16 days activism against gender-based violence. Our reporter has the detail.
This statistic, according to World Health Organization, says approximately 1 in every girl child has experienced either physical or sexual intimate partner violence or non-partner violence in a lifetime. Can you say that this should call for a source of worry that women daily are being abused?
The Senior Special Assistant said information was important in all human endeavors, hence the need to equip participants with adequate knowledge on how to apply them where necessary. Sandra Mimi stressed the need for the people to show love to one another more than ever before, noting that with love, one will not think of violating the rights of others.
From the questions from the students, it tells you that they were following, they were interested, they needed to know where they could lay their complaint, they needed to know how they could heal over the process. And as minute as maybe someone even just telling you you're stupid, they may not know it was part of violence. Today, they know that even using hurtful words on each other, it's a very serious form of violence. So with this, I beg to say that we achieved a whole lot.
Director of Kogi State Polytechnic Lokoja, Professor Usman Ogbo, in his address highlights several of his achievements geared towards safeguarding the students.
At the end of every second semester examination, I'm always aware that
before we came on board, students come openly with gun, shoot gun in the air, they move about with their color, the one that ran the court they belong to. It was instead of being a sacred court, it becomes an open court. But when we came on board, we told them, we said, what we met on ground, we'll clean them, and it cannot happen. It can never happen in KOGI Poly again. I'm happy to inform you that there was a time that they came to the campus, cultists came to the campus under the immediate past management. They identified their target. They were about to kill their target on the campus. And the management said, okay, please don't kill him. They say, we'll kill. They say, okay, if you must kill, take him to the outside to go and kill. And the person was actually taken outside the campus and was killed, as if we are in a Somalia. But when we came on board, I think we have arrested about 1 or 2 persons with gun. Till date, they are still languishing in prison. And when they release them, we also institute another case against them. So that next time, when they hear KOGI, before they hear Poly, they will japa.
Resource persons at the event encouraged the participants to know their rights and seek redress when their right is being violated.
There are some behaviors that people exhibit in the present world we live with as a result of the substances that makes them go into violence. Most of the criminal activity is as a result of drug abuse. And so the tips for us as women here, as I conclude this morning, what are the tips? Yes, violence is on the rise. There are laws, the violence against person prohibition law, it's there to curtail all of the misdemeanor by young persons who are male and then by husbands who are also in your houses. But a lot of time we discover that this thing has gone unabated. Why? Because you failed to tell someone. A woman will be living in a house with a man and she's going through a whole lot, and yet she do not find the courage to say it out. One way by which our society can become better as a wife, as a girlfriend, as whatever is spouse, is for you to know that it is only when you are alive that that marriage can make meaning. Only when you are alive that those children you are saying, I don't want to come out because of these children, that it can be made meaningful for them.
I'm so impressed at what I heard from the rector on things that have been put in place to preserve and protect the rights of women and girls, even within the Ministry of Polytechnic. So why not doing all these things to create awareness so that the issues of women, violence against women and girls will be at the front border in any decision we are making inside our departments and levels. The issue of a husband and a wife. We are not in support of homes breaking, especially where there are children involved. It becomes the last means when life is threatened. We always find a way to bring back these couples together, to go back and continue to live their life peacefully, and we monitor them until we are sure that there is no more problem.
Similarly, the President, National Association of KOGI State Students, NACOS, KOGI State Polytechnic Lokoja chapter, appreciated the organizers for our efforts, describing the event as an eye-opener.
Yes, my advice to them is, once they know they are violated in one way or the other, through rape, gender formation, they should come out and speak. They should not die in silence. They should meet the various NGOs in charge to make sure that the issue is tackled.
The event featured interactive sessions as the SSA also distributed writing materials to the students. From the KOGI State Polytechnic Lokoja, I am Matthias Ayodeji Peter, reporting for MLC TV.
The girl child have been encouraged to always speak out when being violated by anyone. The call was made by the chairperson Nigerian Labour Congress NLC KOGI State Council Women Committee Habibat Umar at the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence held in Lokoja, KOGI State capital. Addressing the female student of the Baptist Secondary School in Lokoja, Habibat said the need for the rights of the girl child to be protected cannot be overemphasized, calling on parents, teachers, opinion molders, among others, to rise up to the occasion. Our reporter Richard Toliemi has the detail.
Solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong. That was the mood of the participants at the sensitization of the girl child at the Baptist Secondary School, as the NLC Kogi State Council Women Committee chairperson Abibat described sensitization as a major way to prevent violence against the girl child.
I'm a leader of tomorrow. I am a leader of tomorrow. By yourself.
And the reason behind it is to enlighten our girls and women to know their rights. If you are being assaulted or being harassed, to parents is that you should always tell your words or your children that what they should always confide in you. Whatever they should not conceal anything, they should not fear anything. Whatever happens to them, let them know that they are how to go about it.
The resource person at the event, Avoy Unwogu, who is the Senior Special Assistant to Governor Yaya Bello on electronic media, encouraged the students to always speak out when they experience cases of violation.
My advice to the young students is to take cognizance of the law provided to protect them. They should endeavor to ask their teacher to get a copy for them. If they have it in the library, they can be going to study it to know when someone is violating their rights. You have violence in your action and your reactions. If it's not go well with you, that means that person is tampering with your rights. Then you have to speak up.
Some students of the school were present at the event, shed light on the lessons they learned from the sensitization.
This sensitization has taught me a lot that when we face gender-based violence, we should speak up and let people know that something is going on and we should not be quiet. It's really encouraging that they are here to teach us more about speaking up, especially for people like us that are very shy.
This sensitization program has taught me how to speak out whenever I'm going through any form of bully or gender-based violence from anybody, no matter who it is.
No, I've learned basically what violence is. Many of us don't know the real meaning of violence. We take it as some other things, but we have been told the real meaning of violence and how we get affected by violence and how we have to speak out whenever we are violated. We have this right to be protected, and this right is very, very prone to being violated, and we are being told how to speak out when we are violated.
Unite prevents violence against women and girl child. Add the Kogi State NLC Chairman Gabriel Amari represented. I am Richard Toluyemi reporting for MLC TV.
An international non-governmental organization, Bread of Hope, staged a free medical outreach at Okeofin in Kababonu local government area of Kogi State, Nigeria. Convener of the organization, Vivian Okoje, said the free medical outreach was part of efforts at improving the health of the people of the community. A Christmas carnival was also held in Okeofin Community Primary School by the NGO as dignitaries, including traditional rulers, parents, among others, showered praises on the NGO for her efforts. Our reporter Richard Toluyemi tells us more.
The Bread of Hope during the free medical outreach rebranded the Okeofin Cottage Hospital, conducted eye checks for those with sight problems, checked the blood pressure of the people, and distributed medicated glasses, among others for the residents, as over 1,000 persons benefited.
Likewise, to extend kind gesture
Founder of the NGO, Vivian Okoji, emphasized that the aim of the organization is given to the needy, less privileged, and to the society in general.
It's a great opportunity for us, my team and I, from different parts of Nigeria to come and serve. And so today we're opening up a cottage clinic this is for the community and the surrounding areas. So the Kababunu surrounding areas, maybe not just Okeofin, but Ole, Ayeto Ogbede, and the rest, and even some people from Kaba. And we offer free medical checkup and so many other services, including lab services, blood tests, malaria tests, typhoid tests, and pregnancy tests, family planning, STD, HIV tests, and eventually maybe we'll be able to utilize the lab for research. So I'm excited about the work we're able to do. Typically we work with children, but today we're doing work with the elderly as well.
The Oluwa of Okeofin, Oba James Aimode, appreciated Bread of Hope for bringing the free medical outreach to his community and pray for God's guidance upon the organizers as beneficiaries express excitement over the kind gesture of the NGO.
I don't have much to say than to glorify the Almighty God for what He has done for us, and at the same time thank the personnel of NGO that brought this type of program to my domain here. So I indeed very grateful for the assistance, the assistance rendered to my people here. I say God will continue to be with them. God will continue to guide them. They will continue to record success in their life. We are indeed very grateful in the community for what they've done for us.
Inú mi dùn fún àgbékalẹ̀ ntẹ́ àgbékalẹ̀ inú mi dùn púpọ̀. Ire ló máa bá yín àtìlé àtọ̀nà yín ire lẹ máa rí. Iṣẹ́ tẹ́ àgbékalẹ̀ yìí ó máa gòkè. Àwa náà ó jèrè ẹ̀yin náà ó jèrè ọmọ wa náà ó jèrè lágbára Ọlọ́run. Èyí ṣe
lágbára Ọlọ́run ní prógámù yóò máa lọ síwájú. Kódà mo ti ẹjọ́ yẹn dáadáa. Normally àtẹ̀jẹ́ àwọn ni mo ti gbọ́ láti ọ̀lẹ̀. Kódà ilé òtí ẹ̀ tí mọ̀ nígbà tí mo ti débí. Kódà mo ti ẹ̀wẹ̀rẹ̀ wa mú number 1. Èmi ló kọ́kọ́ ṣe níbí number 1 lọ mú. Mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run gbogbo àwọn test wọ́n ṣe fún mi. Ó dẹ̀ correct. Wọ́n dẹ̀ kún mi lóògùn dáadáa. Wọ́n tún fún mi ní glass tí màá fi máa kàwé. So mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn dáadáa. So Ọlọ́run máa ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́.
I came from Ole, and I'm grateful for what they have done for us, because the treatment given to me, I'm very grateful. But if I want to go to the hospital to do tests for my eyes or for my body, I know how much I'm going to, huge amounts I'm going to pay. But I pray that God will bless the people that raise this type of things.
The free medical outreach was followed with a Christmas carnival, which was described as first of its kind in the community. The Christmas carnival brought smiles on the face of both young and old as various games and other competitions were carried out. Kogi State Security Advisor, Commandant Jerry Omodara, appreciated the NGO for their support to humanity.
This is coming very timely. Sincerely, the people of Okeofin, we are grateful. We are grateful that we are seeing things happening all over the world. How people come together during Christmas to celebrate, and you have started well with us. We appreciate you very well. This is the kind of thing we are looking for in Okeofin. We are looking for more, and we are calling on others that are everywhere, in Lagos, in Abuja, in Kaduna, to join hands with all of us at home to move Okeofin forward. We appreciate you very well, Bread of Hope.
The people were given clothes and other gift items as they all jubilated.
We are happy about the gifts you give us, and we are very excited. We say we are grateful to you, sir. Long live Bread of Hope. Long live Bread of Hope. God bless Bread of Hope.
I am Richard Toluyemi reporting for MLC TV.
We go on a short break now. We'll be right back.
Malachi TV Online is here. For your timely and reliable news that reaches you fast with the breaking news, choose MLC TV. Get human interest stories right here on MLC TV with entertainment, sports, business, culture, tourism, and fashion news stories all featured on MLC TV. Not forgetting political and current affairs news, state and federal government and people's matters will be discussed regularly on MLC TV. MLC TV, your one-stop online destination for unbiased, accurate news, entrepreneur ideas, and youth matters to the rest of the world. MLC TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone.
Welcome back. On politics, the Unity Group Association has congratulated Kogi State Governor-elect Ahmed Usman Ododo on his victory in the recently concluded governorship poll in the state. The leader and founder of the association, Rekia Akaba, gave the commendation during the conclusion of their end-of-the-year Thanksgiving and breaking of cola event held at the Lugard Beach Hotel, Ganaja, Kogi State. The association also used the opportunity to commend Governor Yahya Bello for his capacity and deliberate effort to combat insecurity in the state, noting that the successes achieved so far are the cumulative result of Governor Bello's pragmatic leadership style, and prayed to God to help the governor assume a prominent role in the country after stepping down for Ododo. At the event, the Senior Special Assistant to the Governor on Electronic Media and convener of Avoy Team for Ododo, Avoy Nwogu, urged the group to continue to support the government with prayers and constructive criticism, stating that such will attract more dividends of democracy to the women. Avoy, accompanied by one of the executive members of the group, Abdulhamid Isiaka, assured the group of the incoming governor's commitment of inclusivity as he steers the affairs of the state. She stressed that Governor-elect Ahmed Usman Ododo would continue to consolidate on the established programs and policies and ensure interests of women and youth in the state are prioritized. On the foreign scene, Australian government says it will have the immigration intake within 2 years in an attempt to fix the country's broken immigration system. The move aims to slash the annual intake of 250,000, roughly in line with pre-pandemic levels by June 2025. Visa rules for international students and low-skilled workers will also be tightened under the new plan. Migration has climbed to record levels in Australia, adding pressure to housing and infrastructure woes. Unveiling a 10-year immigration strategy at a media briefing, Home Affairs Minister Claire O'Neill said the migration system had been left in tatters by previous government, promising that her government would bring the numbers back under control and reduce the annual migration intake by around 50%. Among the new measures are tougher minimum English language requirement for international students and more scrutiny of those applying for a second visa, among others. Argentina's new far-right president, Javier Milei, has vowed to deliver economic shock treatment in his first speech after formally taking office. Milei said he would undo decades of decadence with deep spending cuts designed to slash huge public debts and drive down inflation, which is now higher than 140%. He told Argentines that there is no money and recommitted to programs of harsh austerity measures. The populist outsider won a surprise election victory in November with a radical pledge to overhaul the South American nation's ailing economy. For sports update, let's join Jonah Malik.
Hello and glad to have you on Sports Update on MLC TV Global News. I am Jonah Malik. Thanks for joining me. After being overtaken temporarily by Doma United, Remo Stars remain top of the table in the 2023-2024 Nigerian Premier Football League thanks to a 2-0 victory over Kwara United during match day 13 game in Ikene on Sunday off the back of an impressive run of 4 games without losing and conceding. The only away win of the week was in Kaduna, where Niger Tornadoes were beaten 3-0 by Plateau United. 9-time champions Eyimba also kept pace with top 4 with a 2-1 win at home against Abia Warriors in the Abia Derby. In Ibadan, 3SC dropped points for the 4th game running after they were forced to a 1-1 draw against Katsina United. Elsewhere in Benin, a 4th-minute penalty was the difference between Bender Insurance and Sunshine Stars as the Benin Arsenal defeated their visitors 1-0. Akwa United also won for the first time in 4 games 1-0 against Lobi Stars. Bayelsa United defeated Enugu Rangers 2-0 in Yenagoa, while Gombe United also ended their run of 3 games without a win with a 2-0 win over Heartland at the Pantamic Stadium in Gombe. Still on sport and moving straight to Europe, Manchester City survived a scare at Luton Town to end their 4th match winless run in the Premier League with a 2-1 victory on Sunday. Liverpool's win at 10-man Crystal Palace 2-1 win at Selhurst Park had moved the leader 7 points clear of Manchester City, but 4th place Manchester City responded a gritty display to close the gap on Liverpool to 4 points. Everton continued to shrug off the impact of the 10-point Premier League deduction as they compound Chelsea's problem with a 2-0 defeat, which took the Toffees 4 points clear of the relegation zone. Fulham ran riot for the 2nd time in a week as they thrashed West Ham United 5-0 at Craven Cottage. Aston Villa moved to 3rd place on the Premier League table after John McGinn's solidly goal down table topping Arsenal at Villa Park on Saturday. Manchester United suffered an embarrassing 3-goal defeat against Bournemouth on Saturday at Old Trafford. Breaking news, Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen has been crowned the 2023 CAF Men's Player of the Year. The Napoli striker beat Egypt's Mohamed Salah and Morocco's Achraf Hakimi to win the award. Last week, Osimhen was named the Italian Footballer Association AIC Player of the Year for his sterling performance for Napoli FC last season. The striker helped his side to win their first league title in 33 years, scoring 26 3-hour goals in 2022-2023. In the same vein, Nigerian's Chiamaka Nnadozie has been crowned the 2023 CAF Women's Goalkeeper of the Year. The Paris FC shortstopper beat Moroccan goalkeeper Khadijat El-Miechi and South Africa's Andile Olamime to win the award. Nnadozie was presented the prize by Nigerian Super Falcons former goalkeeper Precious Dede at the venue of the ceremony in Marrakech, Morocco on Monday. The Super Falcons had a good outing at the Women's World Cup in Australia and New Zealand between July and August 2023, and Nnadozie was adjudged to have performed well. And that's all on Sports Update. I am Jonah Malik reporting. Back to our caster for more stories.
Thanks for the update, Jonah. Dorcas Ayokpoju has the latest happenings in the entertainment world.
Welcome to today's entertainment news. I am Dorcas Ayokpoju. Popular singer Daniel Benson, aka BNXN, has warned Nigerian clubs that sells fake drinks to desist from the crime, saying they are killing their customers. The financial crooner lamented that he recently paid for a drink at a Lagos club and a fake one was delivered to him. He threatened to call out the next club or lounge that would sell fake drinks to him. On his X handle on Sunday, BNXN wrote, "Stop selling fake drinks after spending so much money on overpriced drinks. You are killing us," he said. Still on the entertainment scene, popular Nollywood actress Mercy Aigbe has narrated how she almost left the Nigerian movie industry over sexual harassment. The actress disclosed this while narrating her challenges before making her way to the top. Speaking in an interview with Movayo Afolabi Brown on Your View, a talk show on TVC, Aigbe recounted how a producer had made passes at her after a movie audition despite earning the role for an upcoming film. "I met a producer in Surulere and I expressed to him how much I would love to act. He told me he had an upcoming film and invited me to his office for an audition. After I had passed 3 stages of the audition, I was given a minor role, which I told him that was not the character I was auditioning for. And he replied that the director said he did not know me, and that was why he wanted me to be close to him," she said. "He then stood up to touch me and I was very upset, and I thought if that was what it looks like to be an actress, I don't want to be an actress anymore. I tore the script and left. I cried on my way going home because I left a well-paying job to join Nollywood, and I was already a single mother at that time," Aigbe recounted. Thanks for joining us on today's entertainment scene. I am Dorcas Anyokpoju.
Thank you, Dorcas. And that is the size of our package for today. Do support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, Malakite TV. Like and follow our Facebook page, MLC TV, MLC TV2, MLC TV Yoruba, and the Biravabe MLC TV. Instagram, MLC TV 2021, X handle, Malakite TV, and TikTok, Malakite_TV. For your event coverage, appearance on any of our programs, contributions, comment, advert placement, or sponsorship, please call or send SMS to any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join Malakite TV online on weekends to watch our various programs. Saturday 7 p.m. Political Arena, Sunday 6 p.m. Women's World, and Monday 9 a.m. The Opinion. It's Malakite TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Please, continue to be a brother's keeper to build a happier and better society together. I am Joshua Adinoy. Thanks for watching.